Welcome to the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar and Lounge at 3418 Bienville Boulevard in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Mort, Bones, and I'm Maverick, welcoming you to the Friday morning show. Well, we had a little rain this morning. I don't know if you had it on your side of the street,
absolutely.
but I had it on my side, and it was pouring pretty hard.
Let the dog out just in time, came in, and then bam.
Wasn't expecting it.
No, not at all. And you know what? I was at my Monday morning or my Friday morning meeting, and I was going to leave my sunroof open to get air through it, and I closed it. I had a feeling about something, and I closed it. Thank God I did.
Yeah, really.
Because it would have been soaked in there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it's Friday morning, and we got a big event coming here on Saturday.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Right, we will. But we got football, and we got all kind of things going on.
We're drinking the Finest Grind breakfast blend this morning.
Okay, I'm going to get to it in a minute, but I've had it before, and it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
I've
had a better.
The best, but it ain't bad.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a blend.
Mm-hmm. It's a mixed blend.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it kind of like their leftovers?
It's a blend.
I don't think it's that.
It's a blend of Central American coffees, bright and lively, light in body, and fresh berry notes, and immediate flavor at the first sip.
Yeah, so
it's like a little less than medium roast.
Yeah, it's not what you're used to, Mort. It's not going to be a favorite of yours because it's too light for you.
Jose, what up?
Oh, I like
Jose, what's up, buddy? Long time.
I'm not crazy about blended. On this account. This is a good example. You don't know which one of the roast or which one of the beans you don't care for.
Right.
There's something in there that gives me
it's not hitting you right.
A really bad acidic taste on the back of the throat. We'll talk about that later. Bones, okay. What are we smoking?
We're smoking the new Insomnia from Doc Rodriguez at GTO Cigars, who will be here tomorrow. From 2 to 6, 2 to 7, whatever Scotty wants to do, because he's running it. I'm done. He's got control of the bar. Once he comes in, he's got control. Because we'll
talk about that off.
We're talking about bringing cigars, whatever.
We'll talk about that offline.
But like you said, it's not as, I want to say fruity or flavorful, or not flavorful, but sweet as his other one he came out with, like the breakfast one, like a sweet tip. Cafe came out with.
Is it supposed to be a sweet tip?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
So I'll go ahead and tell the group. When I lit the thing up, I got a floral flavor.
Okay.
But it dissipated very quickly.
Okay. Now
it's just kind of like it's a cigar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind it.
You know Kevin Monk? Kevin Monk?
Yes. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, brother? Eagles this weekend.
If you're interested, Val Sports Bar and Grill at 1601 Government Street in Ocean Springs today on the 21st from 11 to 2 has oyster specials. $10 a dozen, $12 charbroiled, and $18
Say hello
a dozen
to your
with crab
son,
meat.
Jonathan, for me.
That's pretty cheap.
That's pretty good. I wonder what happened.
And the Queen Mum or the Kevin or the King?
I don't know. Something's going on. I got two things. One's about the cigar industry, but one is more for not so much Mav, but me and you being prime military. Last night, Democratic lawmakers are urging, and we started discussing this in the shop, urging the U.S. military to refuse illegal orders from President Trump.
I saw that, yes.
But they can't seem to identify what they are.
Right.
Well, we're both military. Whether we deemed the order illegal or not, I would always carry out what I was told to do or ordered to do, and then memo for record myself or whatever, and then went wherever. But if you don't do that order, it could cause a lot of problems. Now, if he tells you go out flat out, shoot that guy in the head for apparently no reason, no, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
I mean, a lot of the refusing the order is a common sense thing. But to just flat out tell all the troops to refuse, He's the commander-in-chief. You work for him. Whether I liked it or not, when I worked civil service, I worked for Joe Biden. I didn't like him as a president, but I did the job because he's
the president, commander-in-chief.
To just go on,
Yeah.
continue on with that conversation. I was in more of a combat role. I was never put in a position where I had to disobey an order for any purpose at all.
Okay.
If I had to draw my weapon on somebody, I was following the rules for drawing my weapon.
Sure.
Now I will neither confirm nor deny that I had to pull my weapon or actually shoot something. That's irrelevant in the process.
Right.
Everything that I did was common sense and regulation
To the
supported.
rules of engagement.
Correct, supported by the regulations. What they did could be considered sedation because they're basically telling the military, don't listen to the commander-in-chief.
It's a slight form of treason.
Well, sedition is a better
Term. Yes.
I just don't think they should have done that. That was just.
And all of them were either former intelligence officers or
Lucas is on.
or military.
Okay. Hey, Lucas. Good
That's
morning.
true. He was a Marine, so
It is not a democracy.
It is not.
100%. Agree
is.
with him. Fantastic job on the march, on the rock march.
I wish I could have.
I give you
participated.
credit. I can't
There's
do
no way in the
20.
world.
No,
No way in the world.
no.
But here, the thing comes down to this, Barry. Those in our military veterans and members know this as well. Your oath says that you're going to obey the orders of the President of the United States of America and those officers, if you're enlisted, appointed over you. So your commander, when he says do something,
You do it.
you do it. Or like you said, if you think that it's not a legal order, you have the option of questioning it. Sir, are you sure this is the approach we want to take? Because
Sure.
I don't feel good about this.
Right.
Depending on the situation, let's put it that way. You got bullets flying over your head.
That's a different story.
Totally different story.
Right. I
Totally
understand
different
that.
story. You are there for a purpose. You enlisted, you raised your right hand, you do what you're told to fucking do.
Through all the chains of command.
Period.
Right.
At some point in time, I mean, even as a new person in the military, at some point in time, you're going to supervise others. And if you're ever in a position where you have to direct somebody to do something, your shit better be in order.
And they
Right.
don't do it, you get pissy because this is what we need to get done. And you know, when I work, there are certain things that mine weren't so much illegal orders. Mine were advising wing commanders. And I would say, well, you know, I really don't think I would do that because of this, and this. And
A, B, and C,
then
right?
he'd say, do
Correct.
it anyway.
Yeah.
Then that's when I would go back and document, all right,
Yeah.
I said not to do this because of this, and this. And then when something goes wrong, I'm at least covered saying, but anyway,
I actually
I
had a commander do that.
I think that was wrong. Bottom out.
That is nothing like you and I faced.
No.
No, what our job in certain tasks that we were assigned or the job positions that we were in was to keep our bosses out of jail.
Oh, it was always my
Okay,
concern.
so the bottom line was if my commander questioned what my recommendation was, and one of my commanders actually said, "Are you recommending or are you telling me?" And I said, "Well, sir, the regulation's pretty cut and dry, so I'm advising you of what the regulation says."
I would
Right.
never tell you what to do.
Yeah,
Because it's
because-
not.
yeah, right.
I mean,
I understand what you're saying.
yeah,
Yes.
and he did but he says, "Yeah, I'm not going to do that." So I pulled a Radar O'Reilly on him. I went out and did the paperwork anyway because I knew what was going to come down from higher up.
High above. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he
I
says-
understand what you're
He
saying.
says, "I'm not going
Mort.
to do this," and I made the phone call and says, "Hey, the commander chose not to do this," and they said, "What he did? What?"
Yeah.
And
You were documented and covered.
I already had the paperwork ready for when he says, "You know what? I need to reconsider this."
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
Here
yes.
you go. Sign right here, sir.
I understand what you guys are talking
Yeah,
about.
it's crazy.
Another thing is this Jasmine Crockett thing.
Oh,
Explain.
We're not saying it's the Jasmine Crockett, but we're saying somebody named Jasmine Crockett is the dumbest fucking bitch
You think?
that there is in Congress. She goes on the floor of the House and she starts naming names of people with associations with Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And this person took campaign money from Jeffrey Epstein. Well, it turns out it was not the pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. It was a Dr. Jeffrey
Oh
Epstein.
boy. She's in trouble.
No, she goes on CNN and she doubles down and says, well, I didn't say that it was the Jeffrey Epstein.
The one that's the bum.
I said it was a Jeffrey Epstein.
Why would she do that?
Why would you even say
Because here's the thing. Of all things in the world, the last month, that's all we've heard about is Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes.
So
the
you get
Jeffrey
there,
Epstein.
You get there and you talk about Jeffrey Epstein, everybody in the back of their mind is
saying the bum.
This guy.
Of course.
I've done that before, Rick. With all due respect.
Absolutely. Well, with all due respect, it just means, sir, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Rocky Patel's got a new cigar coming out, the 30th anniversary. And
We got it.
It looks the
We
30th.
got the 30th in there, don't we?
The 30th anniversary from Rocky Patel.
I thought so.
I thought we do.
Yeah.
Well,
What's it look like, bro?
Yeah, I thought we had the 30th.
I
in
have
there.
to look, man.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
remember
get some
bringing it
changes.
in.
So-
Unless Ed brought it in.
So look.
Let's close with what she
I
did.
see the
Did she,
BCA thing.
did she apologize?
No. She doubled down. Actually, I mean, she's not going.
Now, nothing will happen to her, right?
They're not even.
She won't get sanctioned
They
or
won't be
nothing like
able to
that?
censor her or anything.
No, of course not.
So
It's unbelievable.
The BCA is going not that's going to cease to exist. Its mission has changed. It's no longer going to advocate for cigar rights, this, that, and the other thing.
Well,
Basically,
it's Boutique
it's
Cigar Association.
they're going to still push their quarterly sampler pack, education on cigars, that thing. But they formed with the PCA a while back, so there's going to be one voice. Real quick, the Boutique Cigar has proudly concluded its work as an independent advocacy group for nearly a decade. The mission was to defend and uplift the small family-owned premium cigar companies from harmful FDA regulations, blah, blah, blah. The mission was filled on August 9th, 23, when the judge Mata ruled that the FDA acted arbitrarily and capriciously, vacating the 2016 deeming rule for premium cigars. With the historic victory secured, I can't read, and with our National Trade Association now united, leading all industry advocacy, the BCA steps forward with gratitude, knowing the purpose has been filled. So they're not disbanding. They're like I said, they're still going to do their BCA podcast they have, the education classes, whatever. But they're letting another because
Did they win their mission?
Well, I mean, in a sense, they brought the attention.
As far as they're going to bring
But
it.
the thing is, what they were, and I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes that actually was involved in the BCA in the executive levels. I'm not doing that by any means, but their goal was to promote the boutique brands,
Right.
right? So forming with a larger cigar group, does it help the boutique brands by doing that, or does it further push the boutique brands behind the Perdomos, the Rockies?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Oh, I know exactly where you're going, and I'll tell you from talking to different folks and people.
We're not going to name names, or we're not.
You could pretty much. My assumption is, boutique cigars are going to cease to exist. Everything's going to be premium cigars.
I can
One fight with the FDA if we have to fight, instead of two organizations, two
Organizations.
boutiques, whatever. Because
but you still have the CRA as well.
Cigar Rights of
Cigar
America,
Rights
yeah,
of
it's a whole,
America.
yeah, yes. But boutiques, I guess the definition of boutique is changing because it used to be basically under a million cigars a year or whatever. Some boutiques are doing more than that. So are they really still considered? So I think it's going to be one fight, one brand, premium cigars, anything that is hand rolled is considered a premium cigar. They need one definition to fight.
Well, I understand. I understand. You know, if it's hand rolled, I get that. But my concern is the smaller labels are going to get pushed to the back of the bus.
Okay.
And when I say the smaller labels, you know, we're smoking a smaller label. We're not smoking a label that is under the general umbrella.
Right.
They're not under the I don't know. The general cigars is one of them that's big.
Yeah.
Okay, so boutique brands aren't generally under those big umbrellas.
Right.
So they get kind of left behind. Your buddy that we met over in New Orleans. Can't remember his name. Sorry. We got a cigar from him. African American guy.
Oh,
Spencer.
A.T. Fields.
Fields is a boutique brand.
Oh, I see. He's small too. He's really
So my question or my concern with those particular brands, those labels,
what happens to them?
is that they're going to get pushed
To the back.
to the back.
Right.
Lucas, I think this is kind of what he's saying in a little bit of a way, but I don't believe so, because like I said, they're still going to produce their own factories, their own this. They're just going to be considered premium. All hand rolled cigars are eventually going to be considered premium.
But what he's saying is,
Oh yeah, no, I don't. Well, maybe, but then again, that's the American way.
Yeah.
so classic example, Drew Estate.
Well,
Jonathan Drew tells the story.
He sold.
He was one hurricane away from being bankrupt
Yes.
because he was just not that big of a brand.
Right.
He was a good brand,
Yes.
but he didn't have the umbrella, the safety net of
Protecting him.
of a larger company.
Yes.
So what Lucas is saying could happen
Absolutely.
to the smaller
They make
brands.
them an offer they can't refuse.
Well,
I mean, why would they at that
that's
point?
the American way.
Especially
Well,
like
not the
if,
American way.
if they do like Jonathan did and say, I want to retain control of
Yes.
Drew Estates,
That's still
or
be
at least,
defense.
you know, be
Big management.
correct. I want to be
Yes.
involved in this process.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to be at the big level. I want
Right.
to be this level.
Mid-level. Yeah.
He's the spokesperson for Drew Estates,
He is. Right?
and I think Lucas is partly correct.
I think he is too.
In yeah, the small guys might just say, let me go. You know, some small guys like Caffey, our friend Caffey, 1901 Cigars. I don't see him selling to a bigger company.
But he's already affiliated
Well,
with.
because he went to their factory to produce
Correct.
that stuff.
So he's got a
So-
safety net
Kind
in,
of,
in a
sort,
sense.
kind
Yeah, I
of, sort of,
understand that.
But they can't tell him what to do.
I understand that. Yeah.
But I think it's going to boil down to anything hand rolled is going to be considered premium, whether or not it's a ship premium cigar.
And we've had some pretty.
Where they are.
We've had some pretty shitty.
I don't
ones.
consider Black and Milds, Backwoods. Those
No.
are premium
No,
cigars.
they're
No.
not
You know,
nowhere near.
But we'll see where it goes. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think Lucas is really on top of
That's
that.
kind of what I was alluding to was
Yeah.
that the smaller brands are going to get pushed aside, and they're either going to have to affiliate or close business.
Yeah.
Well, they would save money. They go to a bigger They go to a bigger company. They got bigger factories, but then they lose. Do they lose control of how?
It all depends what they negotiate. That's what it is.
You know, me at this point, and depending on how old I am, you want to buy me out for $4 million? Have at it.
Well, I
done.
understand that, but you know
Yeah.
what happens after that happens, right? So what's the next step after you sell your brand? Does General Cigar say, you know what, this
No.
cigar is better than this one, so we're just going to close this brand so that this one continues to sell because it's still under
They
the
could.
general.
They could.
Yeah, and
They
that
could. But
that could sadden, wrong word, but the maker, the guy who
Sure.
made it. You know what I mean?
but it also lessens the playing field.
Yes, yes.
So I think the more that's available doesn't necessarily make it better. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. It doesn't necessarily make it better.
Right.
But the more choices you have, the better it is for the consumer.
Yes.
If I like this and it's not available anymore, what are my choices at this point?
Right.
If this brand sells to a bigger company and they say, look, man, we've already got Black and Mild,
Yeah.
so we're gonna cut
loose of that one.
yeah, this one's gone.
And this one may be a big favorite.
Yes.
It could cut
And
down.
then us as consumers can't get it no more.
Right.
And that saddens us because they got bought out, and that's the decisions the guys that make that decision
It's all about the money.
cut it away.
Okay, Lucas talks about quality. Yes. With more competition, those brands have to step it up, right? You have to give the consumer something that the others aren't giving you.
Right.
If I eliminate my competition, fuck it.
Yes.
Happy Friday, Mandy.
Yes. Hello, Mandy. Good morning.
Have the shittiest cigar in the world.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to buy it because that's all that's available now.
Right. And that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. I just because they
Go Bucks.
just because they get bought out doesn't necessarily mean the brand's going to disappear.
No, but there's not
No.
as much loyalty.
Correct. But there could be, the expense of the cigar could go down.
Or up.
Because no, I would think it would go down because if they get bought out by a bigger company, that bigger company has more purchasing power when it comes to tobacco. They can buy more tobacco at a time and get it cheaper than the smaller company. So the smaller company
And their
obviously has to
distribution
play-
is obviously cheaper as well.
So
Yes.
I mean, it could lower the price, or it could just keep the price the same, and they've been, all right, we're going to make $3 a cigar. Let's just leave it the way it is.
Well,
Right.
let's say Barry has his brand or Bones has his brand, and he gets $2 in profit with every sale, right?
Right.
And he sells off to a larger company, and they say, we can bump that bad boy up because
Now you got $3 a cigar.
most of our cigars run within this price point, and his was $1 less. So we're raising that price point up.
And you get more.
No, he doesn't.
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
For doing nothing.
And now the consumers are going, wait a minute. When Bones was running this shit, we were getting it for $10, and now it's $12.
Yes. They
What-
just made another $2.
What gives?
Yeah. What gives is right.
So
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Mort.
Hey, don't count cake games, Mandy, because
No,
look
don't.
what happened to the Bills last night.
don't ever.
Yeah, it's just going to show you. Everything we say every week, it just goes to show you.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that Bills
look,
are going to kill them.
she's a big fan too, so she knows.
Yeah, I
You
know.
never overlook the team in front of you.
I wouldn't. Yeah, it was last
How
night.
about
Was,
some sports?
last night was tough.
Well,
man.
we're getting on this. Mandy, I think the issue that we're facing right now is whether the two receivers are going to be playing tomorrow or not. That's the
Why
question.
wouldn't they? What they did?
They didn't do anything wrong. They're trying to heal them for
Oh.
that team up north.
Yeah.
They want them healthy during that game because I have a feeling that we're going to blow the
Well,
fucking brakes off of them.
So it's not like what off the team up north.
Yes. As long as we don't fall into the trap that they did last year, you can't beat us on the ground.
No.
So let me ask you a question
Okay.
while we're on sports. If somebody tells you,
It sure as hell ain't Patrick Mahomes. I'll tell you that much.
if somebody tells you, if you're the coach of a team, somebody tells you, you can't beat us on the ground, but you've got stud receivers, that are out there just aching for the catch. What are you going to do to that team?
Fucking
You gotta throw the ball.
Throw 'em.
I'm going to beat their brakes off of them with my receivers.
Yes.
You're right. You go ahead and enjoy that ground game.
Me and
Our
you
defense
both,
will
Mandy.
grind the daylight out of it.
Right.
You go ahead and enjoy that. Our defense take care of that. But we're gonna hang 7 on you
Yeah. With
Every
the
possession.
air ball.
every possession.
Yeah.
12th anniversary Maduro, Sammy, because the Chiefs are not going to the Super Bowl.
Oh no, they're not. No.
I mean, the Buffalo Bills might not go to the Super Bowl either, but
I don't think they are
Yeah,
either.
sadly, there's really nobody
Morning,
who's actually standing out as the team. There's nobody over dominating
Well,
anything, is there?
Denver may be great.
But are they dominating? Are
No,
they
nobody
over-
is.
they're
Because the Eagles are playing well, but they're not dominating.
over dominating.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking it's just one game. If they dominate Dallas, then they're the front runner for going into the big playoff.
Okay.
If they dominate them, if they just win, no. But if they dominate,
But I mean, the thing
I
is,
wouldn't even say that because the Cowboys aren't.
with the NFL right now, we should be at this point in the season, like we have in the past. We should be saying, "Oh man, nobody can beat them."
yeah, right.
Or
How the Chiefs were a couple of years
or
ago.
for sure, that's the team that's going to be winning the AFC.
Right. That's
or
how
the
the Chiefs,
NFC.
and that's how the Chiefs were 2 years ago.
Yeah.
What's it doing, Bear?
Do what?
Did you drop it?
No.
Oh, he's on the phone. Sorry.
Mine's
The split.
mine. This ain't bad.
It's no.
Yeah. So Sammy
It's not.
makes a good point. Subpar, or we could actually go to the word that we've used about college. There's more parity.
More
Yeah.
parity and yes.
Injuries
there's
aside,
a lot of
injuries
this year.
aside, I think most teams have a good core of running backs and wide receivers.
Yes.
Now their quarterback may be faulty. I mean, the Saints, the Bengals, they've got good players. They just can't get it to the good players.
Right.
So he's saying the Rams are the best team.
They're pretty damn good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to dispute that by any means, but is there a dominant team that
I'm not reading about or hearing about or
Right.
nothing.
and we
No.
don't even see it on
And
Stephen
Morty
A.
Fax ain't saying nothing about it.
Stephen A. Smith didn't either.
No.
The best record: the Broncos and the Patriots are 9-2.
Eagles are 8-3, right?
Eagles are 8-2,
8-2.
and the Rams are 8-2.
Well,
so there's a lot of two-loss teams, two-loss teams, but
and the losses don't seem to matter at this point.
Oh, they do matter. If they're divisional,
Oh well, I got my division. I'm winning, right? You know what I mean? Everybody else has 5 losses, and we only have 2. You know what I mean? So we win 2 more games, and these guys, the Giants, Dallas, and the Redskins lose. We got our division. We'll just win our division.
yeah, but then you got the Bears are stepping it up, Tampa Bay.
You know what I mean? We'll win our
Rams are
division
stepping up.
easily.
yeah, there's no. I don't think that
We'll
there's
have
any,
the buys and the this and the that, and
I don't think there's any one team that any of the sports broadcasters are saying is going to be the team to beat.
yeah.
Well, it used to be the Ravens. It used to be the Chiefs. It used to be the fucking
Used to be
the Bears.
Yeah,
I mean the Bills.
yes.
It's not.
You know, we're still the defending champions. The Philadelphia Eagles are the defending champions, and until they take it from us, we're the champs.
But I will bet you a stick that the Eagles don't win the Super Bowl. That I will bet you.
If they're in it, we'll bet the stick. But you got to get in it.
No, just I'm betting you now that the Eagles do not win the Super Bowl.
Well, they got to get in it first. How do you get?
Why don't you just bet him that the Eagles won't make it to the Super Bowl?
Same thing.
No, it's
No, it
not.
ain't the same thing.
Well, then why won't he just take the bet?
Because if
Because
they ain't in the Super Bowl, you got to in the Super Bowl. It ain't the same
I
thing.
got the same bet with Sammy that the Chiefs will not win the Super Bowl. If they don't make the playoffs, it means they don't win the Super Bowl, which means you win the stick.
I don't like that logic.
I'm not. I
We
mean,
both don't agree with you.
I kind of
If
kinda
you get-
see
you
the
guys,
logic.
You guys get knocked out of the playoffs, it means you cannot win the Super Bowl, right? You won't win the Super Bowl.
I kind of see
And
the
that's
logic.
what the
but
bet is, that the Eagles will not win the Super Bowl. I don't
That's
care.
only if they get in it.
No, that's a
Hey,
whole
what do
different.
you think
that's a
about
whole-
that?
that's a whole
outside thing. What do you think?
that's a
about
whole
that? Ed's
different
going
bet.
down with that. That ain't logical.
That's a whole different bet.
No, that ain't logical.
Well, to you, it's not. To me, it is.
Well, 3 of us say no.
Why? You can go to a casino right now and bet that
That
the
ain't
Eagles
the
don't
same
win the
thing.
Super Bowl.
I kind of understand what you're saying, but
Whatever.
the point of it is, I'll bet you a stick that the Eagles don't make it to the Super Bowl.
Right.
I'm not saying they might not make it. I'm just saying they won't win it. They might make it to the Super Bowl,
Yeah, but look,
but
man,
that's not the bet.
who are they going to play?
The bet is to get to the Super Bowl.
But-
They will not get to the Super Bowl.
But who are they going to play in the Super Bowl?
Don't matter if they're not there. It doesn't matter who's there.
I would not make a bet like that going blind. Who are they playing? If they're playing a team that just suddenly turned the juice on,
Right.
and can't be freaking stopped.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not betting against that team.
Oh,
No.
well, that's fine, Sammy. They're not going to make it. They already got, 5 losses? The Chiefs are going to lose another 1 or 2 games.
So that's the bet that you have with him, that they
Right.
won't make it.
But I could still say that if the bet was that they won't win it, and he took it, that means this first game they lose in the playoffs, they get knocked out. They don't win the Super Bowl. There's no chance of them winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
All right, we'll go on to the next. Let's go to college football. Who's going to do what this week?
We've got Rutgers, University of.
You just got to play strong into the win.
They
We're in kind of a we're in the position now. All college teams are. If they want to make it into the CFP, they have to do style points now. They have to have the big win.
Okay.
The big win.
I understand.
Okay, so
54-7, 54-10.
If you're playing a cupcake team and you barely beat them,
that sucks for you.
It does. I think the CFP guys are looking at that, saying, "Wait a minute, this is an unranked team, and you only won by 7 points."
Yeah, that's not right.
That doesn't get it.
No, that's right.
So style points have a lot to do with the run going to this point. Ohio State playing Rutgers. If they sit the two receivers, then they're going to have to beat them on the ground.
Right.
And if they beat them on the ground,
then you're okay.
I'm okay with this.
Yes, right.
Yes. So
you have to dominate totally.
We can't overlook Rutgers.
Right. No,
just put the points up.
Put the points on them. But be ready for that team up north the next week.
Right. You have to be ready for that.
Yeah.
Well,
Bones, who you got this week?
We got North Carolina State.
And is that a good win for you think?
It will be.
Okay.
If they win
at home.
What are their record? What's their record?
No, North Carolina State is 5. We're both 5-5.
Both 5-5.
We'll
So it's
by 5.5.
evenly record. Doesn't
you
matter.
You guys are gonna have a problem.
Yeah, we have Tennessee, and I'm not liking Langway.
Where are you playing?
They're in the swamp.
We're in the swamp, but here's the deal. Langway played great for 3/4 and a half of a quarter last week. Really great. He shit the bed with 10 minutes left.
Did he shit
totally,
the bed,
yeah.
Or was it the coach?
Well, I think both. I really think both. And I don't know what happened. It was a winnable game for sure. You know how I feel about Langway.
He's a bum.
I think he is, but he played real well for three quarters and 10 minutes, and then he shit the bed.
So you guys weren't in as bad a shape as Texas A&M's opponents.
Right.
I mean, 30 points up.
Yeah.
Going into half.
Yeah.
And they didn't score a point in the second.
No, they got.
So Tennessee.
That was a big
comeback. I think they're going to beat us if they play like they normally play, because Langway shits the bed. So it's up and down. We almost beat Tennessee last time. We played them. We were there and then shit the bed. We were there, so it's a coin toss.
So is the coach on the hot seat?
I think so, definitely for sure.
Who? He already been fired.
Yeah, but the guy's taking over.
The interim coach.
He ain't going to be there.
No, they'll finish.
They're going to clean it. They're going to clean house.
Yeah. Next season.
Yeah.
Oh, next season is totally new guys.
Who's the front runner for your head coach position?
Everybody keeps on fucking around with this what's it called guy. It's going back and forth like we were talking last night.
Oh, you with Lane Kiffin?
He goes anywhere. I think he's going to LSU.
If he does leave, maybe. It could be a chance we get him.
I don't see, because, and no offense.
I know what you're saying. I know.
I don't see Ole Miss and Florida. I don't see moving from Ole Miss to Florida right now, being a step up.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a lateral move.
I understand
at this point.
No doubt.
LSU?
But if Kiffin wants to build a team around his philosophy,
yes,
that's a great empty canvas for him to work with.
Okay.
If he wants that.
Okay.
Well,
and that's a big if.
He goes, a bunch of his players are going to go well.
It has a possibility.
You know, like I said, I'm calling this year wash because we can't make it to any of the bowl games. That sucks.
Why?
You know what I mean? Huh?
Why? You only need one more win.
No, we got
You're 5-5, right?
Yeah, we have to have 7 wins.
No, you only need 6.
All you got to be is 500, and sometimes even not even that.
Okay, we got.
Because you're in the SEC.
We got 2
they
games
think
left.
everybody gets to play.
Who we got? 2 games left. 12. There's 12 games in the season.
Should be 2 games left.
Yeah, 2 games. So we have to win 1 of the 2.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe we'll get a bowl game, but I think next year if we get the right coach, and kind of slip that quarterback out here, I think we could be a good team.
You're not winning.
I
You're
really
not
think
winning the
we're-
last game.
You know what I mean? That's playing against you. You may be right. I don't know.
Where's that game?
That's game's
might
in
be
hit.
the Swamp.
No, I think that's in your town. I think it is, but I'm not sure.
So while he's looking up the info,
But we
Florida-
definitely need a real good coach, and I
Well-
think it'll turn around.
Bones' team, Bones' coach is kind of on the hot seat.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
on the hot seat.
He's
This
not
is Trump.
he's not being pushed out of the chair by any means.
Not this year.
But-
Next year.
But he listened to the same things that I've heard from alums and people that are affiliated with the college.
They're fed up,
That
kind of.
that if the season is like it is now, mid-season next week, the same thing's gonna or next year. I'm sorry, the same thing's gonna happen to him that happened to your head coach.
He's getting next year. If they start off well, like whatever, and it starts turning, then he might get canned in the middle of the season.
Right.
But he's going to get the start of the season.
Correct. That's
Do you
everything
think-
I've heard as well.
Do you think, Bones, that they have somebody in mind? Like, say
No.
you're 2 and 3,
No, they're not even.
5 games in. Do you think they have anybody in mind?
Not yet. They're not looking. There's nobody to look
All right,
right
you
now.
don't think
Well,
they're looking
There's
yet?
too many openings right now
I
that are going
will
to get filled.
I will say that the athletic director has some names in the back of his head,
That's right.
not being mentioned,
But he's not gonna
being
approach
written
him or
down,
anything,
Right.
yeah.
not being approached.
He's thinking when he's laying down in bed and saying,
Who would we like to have come in here if this
because
does
they're
happen?
good. Florida's are good teams if they're on. They're
Because
just on.
the Gators had the same thing in mind.
Yeah.
The athletic director has people in his head, and he's probably already written names down.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But
Well, he's actively looking because he's 2 games away from a new season, a recruiting season. He's got to get a new head coach in there
absolutely
to
has
do
to.
his recruiting. So they'll know by the last game. And if they make a bowl game, they might wait until after the bowl game. I don't know. I don't know.
So we were talking about that last night. Do you wait until after the bowl game to announce a person's firing or his resignation? Or
I think you do.
I would.
I think you do.
it only makes sense for the players. Otherwise, and I'll give you the example from my team. We had the time in between.
Hi, Patty.
Where the head coach, who's the head coach, right? Who's going to be the head coach? We went into Missouri, and it was like nobody wanted to play because we don't know what's going to happen. So
Right.
nobody cared,
Right.
and it was very evident with the score that nobody cared.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that has potential to really destroy somebody's reputation.
Yeah, sure.
When your team goes into the postseason and doesn't even put up
Any
a
effort.
fight. Roll
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
So I agree with my co-host here that you wait until the end of the season to
Yes.
announce a firing or whatever. It just doesn't make sense to do that.
Okay.
Now, a hire, on the other hand, if you have, like in your case, a head coach that's being hired, you're best to announce that as quickly as you can.
Absolutely.
Next season, our head coach
It's going to be, yes.
and that brings the because recruiting is still important at this point.
Yes.
You're still
Yes,
there.
yes.
And
And
you
then
want
the
to keep
players know this is who we're going to dig, man. He's going to be our guy.
you want to keep the players that are good
Yeah.
and
And they're going to want to stay.
right.
Yes.
Right.
Well, is that it for today, guys? Anything else, Bones?
No, other than
Let's rate.
Great.
You didn't have the coffee, but
I'm telling you, I didn't have the coffee, but I had it before and I liked it because it's a little light. I like a little more, but I like it. I
Yeah.
like anything from the finest grinds. So the cigar, I'm going to give it an overall 7. I didn't mind it at all. Look at the burn.
It burns
Everything
well.
burned even.
Yeah.
The draw was good, and
Yeah.
I didn't mind the taste. It ain't strong, and it ain't real light.
Yeah.
So I think it's a 7.
Okay.
I didn't mind it at all.
All right, Bones,
And it's called the Insomnia
the insomnia,
by GTO.
by GTO.
I would,
Those who know
smoke GTO.
smoke GTO.
I would maybe right now because I'm gonna have to smoke it again. I had a few cracks in it. The cap split when they cut it open. I'll give it maybe a 7 now, and I'll have to rate it again.
So
With the
you've
coffee.
got what would be referred to as a quality control problem.
On this one, yes.
Okay.
You guys seem.
I really didn't have an
Okay.
issue. You see, the cap is still even with the spit and everything on it. The cap
Yeah.
is still maintaining.
I use the same color as you
I
guys.
see kind of the same thing, but it could also have to do with the humidity.
Sure.
It's very humid outside today.
Yes, big time.
I agree with your ratings. I would give it a 7.2.
Okay.
It has room for improvement. And like Don
Needs to
said,
sit.
probably. I don't know.
I don't know how old.
I don't have the ammonia taste that you would have from a cigar that's too young.
We'll get the particulars tomorrow when he shows up. He'll be here before 2:00.
Yeah. I think it's a good cigar. It fits into the GTO line.
Yes.
It should. I don't know what the price point is. Did he tell you?
Didn't give me anything. Just send it with the last order. Send it in. Said try it.
So
Let me know what you guys
when
think.
we find out what the price point is, if it's anywhere near what the GTOs are, it's a good price point.
Okay.
But it's going to be a hard sell. Being
I would say now this would go. Dirk might like this. I'm saying maybe
I won't even mention the price.
850, maybe.
if it's in that realm,
Maybe
we could actually
do something with it.
do something with it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I think
I
it's
don't-
all right.
We just
So go ahead and shut us down.
All right. For the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar and Lounge at 3418 Bienville Boulevard / Highway 90 in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. We're going to bid you a happy weekend, a safe and healthy one. God bless.
one last thing. I did get to go in my first FSU football game this week. That past week.
Last weekend.
Enjoyed the hell out.
Absolutely.
It was a night game. It was fantastic, but it got freaking cold.
Okay.
Later, people.
God bless.